48 is great. Let's celebrate. Put away your fears and all your hate. No time to debate, 'cause man, my friends, it's getting late. I said 48, 48, yeah, 48, 48, yeah.
At the hospital again, trying to get Lucy's fever down and her oxygen levels back up. We've been here. We left at like 6 this morning. Not too fun. We'll see how this day progresses and what we learn. Let's learn that Lucy has rhinovirus. We're working on treating that now. I learned that Preimeire Children's Hospital doesn't allow latex balloons because a lot of people are allergic. So I slipped out of the hospital while Lucy was sleeping and I went to a meeting at my work, and it was talking about the possible use of Final Cut 10. And there's a lot of people that have a lot of preconceived notions still about Final Cut 10, but what I learned from this meeting is not very much people have taken it seriously, where it is actually a serious editing tool. It way outperforms Final Cut 7. Final Cut 7's dead in my eyes. I mean, they're never going to update it again. And so, they're trying to get us all switched over to AVID, which, a lot of ways AVID is good with media management, but Media Composer, most independent filmmakers aren't going to be starting on because it's so expensive for one, and it's, the interface is the same interface that it's always been for the last, I don't know how many years, but for the most part, by the end of the meeting, most people were like, oh, we could actually do that. And so what I'm saying is I learned that there are a lot of people that haven't given it much thought, and what I'm saying is go out there and give it some thought. Give it a shot. It's actually, once you kind of get the hang of it, it's hard to go back to the way, things were, And Premiere Pro is great, but it's Final Cut 7 with After Effects integration and adjustment layers, really. And integration with all their other software, which is good. Creative Cloud is awesome. I'm not really bagging on it, but as far as a fast editor, Final Cut 10 can't be matched. End rant.
Learned Nora's free dinner tonight at Ronald McDonald House.
I also learned there are plenty of families that come and volunteer and just cook a meal for all those families that, have kids in the hospital, and gives them a chance to get away and kind of relax and not have to worry about not to give them one more thing to worry about. And there are plenty of spots open. If you're interested, fill in and call in the Ronald McDonald House. When you have a disabled child, most people really don't understand what it's like unless they've actually had a disabled child themselves. Family tries to understand, but they never understand, really. And we met this lady today. She was a wonderful lady. She has a cute little daughter named Abigail, and she's created this blog just talking about her feelings and her experience with her daughter who is suffering from seizures and a couple other disorders. And I kind of learned today, that's kind of our release as parents with disabled children. It's kind of a way for us to tell other people what's going on with our children, with not having to tell them a billion times, and as a way to reach out to other parents so you can talk to them, they can talk to you, and help each other through this could be difficult process, because it's really helpful. It's been a crazy day. We learned that Lucy has rhinovirus and that she has to be here for a couple days. And I learned that hospitals are kind of creepy in the middle of the night. Remember to donate to the 401 Project to give kids like Lucy a better quality of life. And subscribe, please.
48.